Engaging ship at Bull 043 for 50. Springfield 1, defending that bullseye 033 450. Springfield 1, engaging bandit at Bull 075 440 at 22,000. Springfield 1, defending that bullseye 033 450.
Okay, I think live na tayo.
Springfield
Live na ba?
1,
Hindi pa.
engaging bandit at bullseye 072
Pak pa rin,
440
amateur
at
night pa rin tayo
20,000.
ngayon. Alright guys, so welcome to another episode of Flight Sim. My name is Mike. I will be your host and your captain for tonight. Magandang gabi po. This is gonna be my final stream for the week. And today we're gonna do something special. Patayin ko muna yung music, ingay. Puta. Okay. So, we are gonna be playing another sortie sa DCS World. And, for this particular mission, we're gonna do something a little bit different. And patayin ko muna yung music at saka yung mga sound, nakakainis. We're gonna do something different today because, as you can see, we are currently in a massive fleet action. Kung mapapansin nyo, we're embarked on the USS Theodore Roosevelt aboard an FA-18. And for the first time in my playthrough in DCS World, I will be engaging in a massive fleet action, right? So I'll walk you through and restart na lang natin simulation later. But ang roleplay natin for tonight is that we are gonna preemptively attack a Chinese occupied island, right? So this is the Marianas Map sa DCS World. But let's just pretend for the purposes of the simulation that this is an artificial Chinese island para napapanahon. And let's just say all diplomatic channels and I guess like negotiations have failed between the United States and China. And the United States has authorized a preemptive strike against a Chinese occupied island. Let's pretend that this is in Spratlys or whatever, right? And one of the features ng map is that it has an airfield, and this is our main objective. Also protecting the airfield are 4 Type 52 destroyers. You can see them here. And these are very capable destroyers, right? I mean, it's very deadly to any surface warfare vessel. In fact, if, it comes to a point where they come close to the fleet, which is here, yung carrier battle group, we would most likely lose that battle, right? But at the same time, what would happen is this scenario would never happen. I mean, we're looking like at a 50-mile radius here, right? In reality, mangyayari neto is the carrier strike group would probably launch their Hornets and be able to engage yung kalaban natin from much farther, right? But for the purposes of just action and drama, we'll assume that the area of operations is like 50 miles, and we are facing a good number of surface vessels. Like I said, we have Type 52 destroyers. We also have current generation People's Liberation Air Force, which is a Chinese Air Force essentially, J-11As, right? And they are a lot of them because I think that's the purpose of why they're building islands in the first place. They're trying to build, I guess, like a strong a foothold into the region, right? I guess that's the right term for it. Anyway, and what we're going to be doing is that the carrier battle group has launched its entire complement of Hornets. If you could see my screen right now, there's about 40 Hornets all in all. Each of them have different missions. For this particular flight right here, this is a flight of 4 F-18 Hornets. Their primary mission is SEAD, right? So suppression of enemy air defenses, which is the same mission that I did yesterday, I believe, or the day before. And this particular flight right here is anti-ship. I think they've already deployed their harpoons. If you can see their pylons, they're already Winchester on the harpoons. And the other feature of this mission, and I'll get to that in a bit, is we have a bunch of caps here, or combat air patrols, or bar cap na lang, because it's a barrier cap, right? So these people, or these Hornets, are going to engage the J-11s, in order for them to protect the fleet. The fleet cannot be touched at any point in time. In this particular mission, you'll see how destructive, I guess, like just the full power of the U.S. Navy is, So, in fact, let's look at that. I mean, because I wouldn't be able to switch into this later. But as you can see here, the Hornets that are tasked for anti-ship has already deployed their harpoons. And on this side as well. So yung apat na destroyers here, the Type 52s, are in trouble. And I have, you have no idea how difficult it is to sink a ship in DCS, but it's properly modeled, I would say, because it has a lot of defenses. And the only way you can, I guess, defeat like a fleet or even a flotilla of, I guess, like surface vessels is that, you really need to saturate it. So, tignan natin. I mean, let's simulate it, and we're going to go through this exercise again later. So, here's the fleet. If you look at, etong tag dito, yung mga harpoons, they've been fired forward ko ng konti. You'll see how devastating that the saturation of the harpoons look like, right? So, for instance, okay, so that's close enough. So, just check this out. Look at those harpoons on that, 4%. They're firing their point defense weapons to prevent the missiles from getting through. That's their equivalent of the Sea Whiz, or yung goalkeeper ng NATO countries. But those harpoons are gonna hit them. See, saturated. Another harpoon from behind on this ship. Boom, done. And this other side is still safe for now, but we still have a bunch of look. There's still a bunch of harpoons coming in and just saturating the air defenses of these ships. And look, it's still taking a hit. It's not even done. It's still going. It's crazy. It's crazy the punishment that these ships can take. So let's move to another position right here. This guy's particularly safe pa for some reason, but he's gonna have it. So he's helping the rest of the fleet by firing his point defense weapons. But at the same time, you will see that mamaya, he's not going to be safe for long. So that guy's sunk. And look at this harpoon right here. Is going to hit that ship over there too. Here we go. We have some harpoons here. And he's defenseless right now. Boom. Boom. Alright. So that's good. There's more harpoons coming in. Boom. Boom. No chance. No chance. There's more missiles coming in from the west, and the reason why it's so destructive is that each F-18 Hornet can carry, I think, a payload of 4 harpoons. So my expectation is for the Hornets on the anti-ship mission to take care of the surface vessels pretty quickly. Okay. I'm not expecting a clean mission. There will be casualties for sure. But at the same time, I think this is gonna be fun. Okay. So balik tayo dun sa kanina pinag-uusapan natin. While all of that is happening, my goal is to sneak in to the to this island right here and knock down some key targets. Okay. So the goal of the entire carrier air wing at this point in time is to run interference while I attack several key targets. The key targets that I'm talking about are these. I'm going to show you right there. So there are bunkers right here. We want to attack that. There's a hardened bunker right here. We're going to attack that too. There's another bunker right here which houses multiple aircraft and experimental aircraft at that, and we're going to attack that too. Okay. So our goal for this mission, at least yung flight goal, would be to eliminate their ability to strike back and destroy some critical high value target. Anyway, let's restart the simulation and get started. Okay. Who's here? JD Sales eStore. Naku, maraming salamat po sa pag-tune in, guys. If you are looking for peripherals ng computer nyo, yung mga kahit ano, Thrustmaster, joystick, Logitech, everything na, guys, these guys have the best prices. So visit their page. Sobrang ganda ng presyo na. Sobrang mabait yung customer service na. Mark Angelo Rabonsa, maraming salamat sa pag-tune in. And we are now gonna start this mission, guys. All right. We're gonna start from the carrier deck, we're gonna be doing what they call a hot start from parking. Our goal is to climb to 30,000 feet, and from there, what we're gonna be doing is attack, those targets that I showed you earlier using what we call JSOWs, right? So I'll talk about that in a bit. So the JSOWs are what they call the joint standoff weapons. Lars Hansen's like the stream, thank you so much, and I'll show you that when we're in the air. But for now, let's go ahead and take off first. Okay?
Springfield 1, engaging bandit.
All right, so we're on the deck of the Theodore Roosevelt. We need to fix our stabilizer trim and make that 16 because we are heavy right now. At this point, we should be good to go. Let me just check a couple of other things here. Radar operational. FLIR, I would need that later, so I'm gonna just initialize that. We are at IFA on INS, which is good. What other things do I need to look at here? So let's initialize our air-to-ground weaponry. Although naka disarm pa tayo, it's a good idea to do that anyway. Stores, JSC. It's gonna time out 9 minutes, so I'm just gonna do that and leave that be for now. Okay, remove that for now. Switch to HSI on this screen and change to air radar on this screen.
Uzi 1, in from the east, engaging ship at bullseye 043
Okay.
for 50.
So let's taxi into position. We don't have any time to waste at all. Let me take catapult, I guess, catapult 1. The ship is steering.
Uzi 1, in from the east, engaging ship at bulls
I'll take catapult 2.
043 for 50. Rolling.
Okay, spread her wings. So the carrier itself is doing evasives. If you can see, the ships to my side are doing combat maneuvers. Which is pretty rare to see. I guess they're alarmed. Okay, move forward. We're tilted because the carrier is moving. So my goal is to do a high G climb. We are going to be climbing to 30,000 feet, and I'll explain why in a bit. Extend my launch bar. Mirrors. Pull down. Di kaya ka mababangga niyan? Tangina yung isang destroyer sa likod, grabe. Alright. Let's go. Okay, we're good to go there. 4 bars, please. Let's wait for the shooter to tell us it's okay to take off.
Springfield 1, defending at bulls 033 450.
Okay, spin up to military power. Flight control surface test, let's be sure. We're good to go. Let's give the salute and let's get this show on the road, man.
Springfield 1, engaging bandit at
Catapult
bullseye
launch.
075 440 at 22,000.
Stowing my landing gear.
Descending at bullseye 033 450.
Climbing up. Switching to waypoint 1.
Springfield 1. Engaging bandit at balls 072 440 at 20,000.
So doing an aggressive climb here.
Defending at balls 033 450.
4,000 feet. Scale is 40. I think that's good. We're at 6,000 feet here.
Springfield 1. Engaging bandit at bullseye 0.
Ease up on the pitch a little bit.
35,000 435 at 12,000.
Bank. And we'll wait for our
Splash bandit at bullseye
other team member
435
to join us.
at 9,000. Springfield 1. Splash bandit at balls 068 435 at 6,000. Springfield 1.
14,000 feet.
Springfield 16 engaging bandit at balls
Still climbing. Need to turn on my radar warning receiver as well.
Springfield 1. Engaging bandit at
Okay, so we have the missile lock.
460 at 35,000.
There's the carrier battle group. Like you can see them doing aggressive maneuvers there. I'm gonna climb to 30,000 feet, but at this point I can now proceed in line to my waypoint.
5,000.
So let's gently climb around 10 degrees.
Bandit at bullseye 068 460 at 35,000.
Okay, so we'll have to ignore that, for now. My assumption is that the team or the flight is taking care of business. They're running interference for me, and I should be able to go about the surgical strike. That is my mission for today. Okay, so 21,000 feet. Bank. Mark Turbelas like the stream. Maraming salamat.
1. Engaging bandit at bullseye 067 450 at 35,000. Springfield 1. Splash bandit at
So we have a single aircraft mission. If ever we get shot down,
35,000.
we are gonna have to restart.
Springfield
That has happened in the past.
Splash bandit at bullseye 066
So you can hear the radio chatter. There's a lot of enemy aircraft being shot down by the team. I am going to do autopilot for now so I can configure my air-to-ground weapon. Or air-to-ground weapons. I'm gonna set my heading to this course right here. And I will engage altitude hold. Or attitude hold, I should say. And heading select. Okay, so we are configured now. I'm gonna go air to ground, and I'm gonna configure my JSOWs. So it's still timing, but I can configure it now. Mode of mode would be TOO. This means target of opportunity. The E-fuse needs to be instantaneous. And what else do I need to do? I think that's it. That should do it actually.
Balls 062 440.
Why is it shaking? Heading select off. All right. I think attitude hold is what we need.
1. Splash
Okay.
bandit at balls
That's good.
062
And it's still timing out.
435.
You can see it. I'll tell you all about the JSOW. So the JSOW are, these missiles, patay ko muna yung sound, to the pylon in the forefront, or on the forefront, right? Not the Sidewinder, but this funky looking missile right here. It's a glide bomb. It's a standoff weapon, which means that I can fire it from long distances. And it glides into target. So the farthest I've actually shot a JSOW would be like 40 miles. So you could imagine the kind of range I can get from this kind of weapon. And it improves the survivability of the aircraft in the fleet. Simply because I don't have to get so close to anti-aircraft fire. So we are gonna correct here. This thing is still timing, but I'm gonna do a weapon designate or waypoint designate on waypoint 1, and you can see a circle build itself around the target. So our goal is to get inside that circle. That circle is called the maximum launch range, right? And once we're inside that circle, we can fire our JSOW and bug out. And I think the higher you are and the faster you are, the bigger that circle would be. So in fact, if I expand my range to 80 nautical miles, you could see that it's a good radius around that target. So again, we are gonna target waypoint number 1, which is a hangar, as you can see here. Waypoint number 3, which is hangar, but we're gonna use JDAMs. Not JDAMs, I mean paveways, which are the other laser-guided weaponry. Ang ingay. We're gonna use the laser-guided weaponry, on the hardened target. So yung mga bunkers and all of those reinforced, positions in the airfield. All right, I'm excited for this. Let's just make sure that everything is good. Instant yung fuse and target of opportunity mode. Let's look at the JSOW page, the JSOW display. It doesn't have a mission yet, but it can be ready soon. Okay, it's still timing out at this point in time. So step muna tayo to the other JSOW. So what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna return to my stores, get my JSOW. This is already ready. Mode, target of opportunity, efuse instant, and we're gonna lock onto the other target. Then we're gonna go step. This is already target of opportunity. It's already instant, and we're already good to go on that one. So malapit na tayong pumasok dun sa radius na sinasabi ko kanina. Hopefully no one notices us. We are high, but at the same time, being high is actually a bad thing because surface-to-air missiles love high-flying aircraft. Let's see what's going on around us. So you can see the destroyers being pummeled by the entire complement of our Hornets. You can see harpoons being launched, point defense systems being deployed by the destroyers of the Chinese Navy. That one is in flames. These 3 are particularly safe. This one just fired a missile at one of our anti-ship flights, but I'm hoping that this guy will get hit soon. We need these destroyers gone. They have formidable air defenses. So we see 2 ships destroyed here. Fires point defense weapons on this side. This guy's gonna get done soon, bro. There are harpoons everywhere, and I think we're gonna be successful saturating. There's one that might get through. AGM-84 Delta, bam, bam, bam. You're done, dude. Good strike. So that's a successful mission, and we are almost to target.
OZ-1, kill ship at bullseye 047 450.
One more ship remaining for the Chinese Navy. Everything is in flames. And the flight is not done yet. We just got started, guys. So this is what's gonna happen, if the U.S. Navy decides, to take on one of those artificial islands that the Chinese Navy built. We are probably couple of miles away from being able to launch our JSOWs, and I'll show you how that looks like in a bit. I don't hear any radar warnings anymore. There's another one. I need to ignore that at this point. At any other time, I would be engaging defensive right now, but I can't. Because I need to complete my mission. Again, this is Surgical Strike. These guys are running interference. There are like 40 Hornets all in all in the area. You see a couple of pilots shot down from the People's Liberation Army Air Force around the area. And there's a seed mission coming right here. These guys need to take care of this the anti-air weaponry here. If not, we're gonna have a hard time. Okay. So we are here. We are probably 1 minute 20. This is what it says. To our time to maximum range. That countdown timer over there that says TMR. It's indicating time to maximum range. Okay, we're at 30,000 feet. I'm gonna trust my guys, to take care and run interference and basically take the heat off of me. I'm gonna ignore those radar warnings and assume that the sensors and the crew on those ships and those SAM batteries are too busy to take care of shit. My first shot would be gonna be on waypoint number 1, which is a hangar. My second shot would be, another hangar at waypoint number 3, and I'm gonna use my paveways, laser-guided munitions for waypoint number 2 and 4.
Infield 1, defending AAA at bullseye 033 for 50.
1 minute 13 seconds to maximum range. My JSOW is ready. JSOW display. Let me check my mission. Release is manual. Good. And release type. This mission. Let's check it out. Yep. You can see that the coordinates are already included there, which is good. Time to maximum range, 49 seconds. We should be able to deploy shortly. So here we are. Oh shit, I need to ignore that. Hopefully. Yep, I think they took care of some of them, but those are still active, I believe. If not critically damaged. But there's also still one ship. A destroyer has very formidable air defenses. And I need these guys to fucking do their jobs, dude. Otherwise, ulit tayo neto. Okay, so adjusting a little bit here. We're about to reach maximum range. Okay. Time to maximum range is 7 seconds.
Passing waypoint 3 at 6,000. Infield 1, kill AAA at bullseye.
We are in range, as indicated by that symbology over there. It says INRNG. And I will release my first JSOW. And pickle. So I'm gonna go back to my my cockpit. I am gonna designate target number 3 or waypoint number 3. Waypoint designate. And I am gonna fire my second JSOW. Bombs away. Those are very interesting glide bombs, and I'll show you you know what those look like in a bit. Actually, let's take a look at it now. See, straight out of science fiction. But these are glide bombs essentially. Patay ko muna yung sounds, I could talk. I can launch them from far because I am at high altitude and high speed, and they're just gonna glide to target. They are using a combination of inertial navigation systems and GPS. I launched 2 of these into targets, and you know, you can see how far away that is. It carries a pretty sufficient warhead. It allows me, you know, to you know, launch them as standoff weapons, which means that I can bug out. Ngayon, I don't have to endanger myself. You know what I mean? You know, to destroy those targets. Anyway, I'm done there. I'm gonna proceed to waypoint number 2. Waypoint designate. I will use, you know, for this one, my paveways. So, a couple of things that we need to fix here. We need auto mode here. The E-fuse needs to be instant. Code is 1688. Enter. And step, we're gonna do the same thing. Mode, auto, E-fuse, instant. Code is 1688, which is the code for our FLIR. So now we're gonna switch to FLIR targeting. You can see I'm already locked in to that target right there, which is the hardened bunker. You could probably see the, you know, the, what do you call this, you could also see the release there. So I'm gonna go now, or 30 seconds to release. I need to set my laser designator. There we go. 25 seconds to release on my second one. You could see my, oh, you should be good there. Okay, let's go. 20 seconds to release. I need to set trigger. Okay, here we go. Lacing target right now. I'm holding the pickle as well. I just need to keep this straight. Boom! Look at those, you know, 2 targets on the right DDI. Those are the JSOWs doing their thing. They destroyed those 2 hangars. And hopefully this one... Okay.
Infield 1, passing waypoint 4 at 7,000.
I believe I deployed the paveway as well. Hopefully I can get a good look at this guy. You can see my right DDI. It's a little cloudy because of the smoke, but we destroyed 2 hangars over there, which is great. I'm continuing to lace. That's a hardened bunker right there. And we need the paveway for that. I wish I could have just launched a JSOW. But there are just, you know, I guess like targets that the JSOWs can't penetrate. So I'm gonna look at this and do battle damage assessment to make sure that this, you know, target is shacked as well. Hopefully I get it. Boom! All 3 targets of interest have been destroyed. So I'm gonna put some distance between me and the next target. But if we look at, you know, what that looks like, you know, from this position right here, you can see that I blew those up, you know, with laser precision, which is pretty insane. So their shit is destroyed. We destroyed a bunker here with several aircraft. We destroyed the command base here, which is another hardened target with a paveway. And we destroyed another bunker right here, which is good. Alright. So our next target would be a bunker to pave the way for our landing forces. So our Marines are standing by. They should be able to land as soon as we take care of everything else. HSI. I'm going to switch to target number 4. And I'm going to designate that as a waypoint. At this point, I'm just going to run this path, or this waypoint, until I create some distance. So we are 10.4 miles to target. I want to be around 13, so I can do a good run-in. But everything else is good. I mean, it's just land targets now. I think the seed mission is successful. You don't see the enemy radar, present in this area anymore. There is one destroyer here, which I'm not very happy about. The fleet should be able to take care of that, though. You could see the fleet has launched their own missiles right here. And these are harpoons. So the Ticonderoga class cruisers have a good variety of what do you call this? Missiles. So this is an Arleigh Burke, and let's see if we can find a Ticonderoga. Arleigh Burke.
Infield 1, passing waypoint 5.
The carrier has it too. So yeah, I mean, any of these surface vessels have good assortments of missiles. So they fire their own harpoons. They are in range. And we should be able to see the effect of that in a bit. Balik na ako. Dami ko sinabi. Okay, I think this is sufficient. I don't wanna risk going down too much. So I am going to... I'm gonna try to dive down to around 20,000 feet so I can, get a good BDA, or a battle damage assessment, on my floor. Okay, here we go. We need to run towards that heading over there. I'm gonna get barometric altitude hold. I'm gonna trim to the right because my trim is messed up for some reason. 15 miles to target. The thing with the laser designator is you have to turn it on every time you use it, so I need to turn it on again. Turn itself off automatically. So medyo malabo tong isan to. Ito yung problema dito. Medyo malabo siya. Okay, but let's do this. Okay. So if you can see here, there is a bunker there somewhere. It's camouflage though, right? So punta tayo dito, ayusin natin yung targeting natin. Is that it? I have no idea, man. Trigger. 59 seconds to release. I have to decide. If not, I need to get another angle in. Okay.
Infield 1, on station at Bulls 057 for 60 at 9,000.
46 seconds to release. I'm being painted. Shit. Defensive. Don't get destroyed. We did such a good job. Fuck me. Shoo! Damn, son. Oh shit, it's not over. I'm out of flares. I need to fly low, dudes. Flying low. Those guys didn't do their job on the SEAD. Meron pa ring anti-air defenses that are present in the AO. And that's not good, dudes. What the fuck are you guys doing? We're currently at Angel 6 or 6,000 feet. I am 8 miles to target, but I don't think I want to risk it, dudes. I'm gonna slow down a little bit here, fly below 10,000 feet.
Passing waypoint 5 at 7,000.
And let's see. Who is painting me? Let's take a look. So I'm gonna AP for now. I'm gonna do barometric altitude hold. Let's hold it 8,000 feet here, and you know, try to just like float you know, to this side while we you know, try to assess the situation better. Trim is messed up because I fired off most of my munitions, and the weight on the wings aren't balanced. I need to drop this last paveway, so that's the last munition that I have on my pylons. But let's see. Okay, so you can see the you know, the harpoons that were launched by the fleet on its way to that destroyer over there, but it looks like it's doing defensive maneuvers. It just shot off like an air-to-air missile. This guy's still fighting, guys. And that missile's gonna be hit, I believe. This flight is still attempting to bother, you know, the destroyer, but these are the first batches of, I would say, the harpoons that we were expecting to launch. So let's see again. I love naval battles. It's just much different than it was in World War II. And the modern times, I mean, they don't even have to see each other, really. So let's look if this is gonna hit. There's a harpoon coming in to view. Boom! That's an unguided bomb dropped by one of the oh shit, we're not done. I'm out of shafts as well. I really need to figure this out first. Okay, but we need to complete the mission though. Fuck it, guys. This guy's tough. Meron pa mga paparating na missiles, but I don't know how effective those are gonna be. And my trim is super messed up right now, so let me just figure things out on my end. I'm also home fuel, which means I'm almost bingo. I need to go back to the carrier in a bit, but I'm gonna jump into the seat of another aircraft just to finish the job, just to make sure that parang we complete this mission. So, can you imagine how fast that battle ended? Okay, 13 miles to target. Let me climb. I need to finish the mission, guys. Some of the aircraft are already being recovered. But yeah, dude, we need to finish the mission, guys. Okay. Let me climb to 10,000 feet. I have a master caution because of my fuel. I love DCS. It's pretty fun. 12 miles to target. Let me see what I can do. I think from this view I can see that target a little better. I don't have a visibility, or I still don't have a view, you know, on my DDI right now. But let's see. I don't hear any SAM or radar locks anymore, so I guess we're good. 99 seconds to release. I'm gonna level off now. And there we go. Do we see it? There's clouds. Of course there's clouds, because why not? With our luck. That's always the case. Okay, trim down. We need a waypoint designator number 4. Shit, that's not good, man. Fuck me. Evasive.
Delhi Bandit, 1 o'clock.
Altitude.
Contact bearing 181.5. Contact bearing 181.5. Contact bearing 181.5.
Shit.
Stand launch, 11 o'clock.
Oh, we have a SAM launch. I'm gonna bug out, guys. This is not worth it. After I'm out of range, I'm just going to fly low for a bit. 2 has been fired upon. That's a target right there. There's another SAM launch up, possibly from the destroyer. So we just need to bug out of here. Let's fly very low. Here we go. Fuck me. We're done. I don't have any more countermeasures. That's not a heat-seeking missile, though. That's a radar missile. Let's go low. Change directions. I'm dead. This guy's dead. We're gonna get casualties on this flight. There we go. Shook him. Alright, man. Intense, pucha. Ano ba? So I'm gonna leave that bunker, which is gonna cause some problems for our landing forces. But until... Ang problema kasi is until they take care of that the destroyer, I'm not gonna be able to move. That's just the truth, bro. I can't. Let's do attitude hold and barometric altitude hold. And let's see. See, that destroyer is active. Okay, so we have a bunch of harpoons coming. Hopefully this takes care of him. He's very low on health. This is a ship-based harpoon. Hopefully this hits, so I can continue on mission. A bunch of others as well. Gonna check my aircraft first. Make sure it's not. It's still fighting. It just launches an interceptor, and it's gonna hit this harpoon. But it's gonna hit him. I think he's out of point defense ammo. Check my aircraft if it's still intact. Okay, pop up. This good. This dude's done. You're done. Are you done? Yep, he's done. Alright. Fuck yeah. Let's go back. I'm almost bingo on fuel at 5,000. Okay, but that's it's all about the mission. It's all about the mission, guys. All right. Okay, there's the CCRP line. Let's finish what we started. It's been a sobrang cliche. It's been an honor serving with you, Captain. 19 miles to target. Okay, there's a better view. $99 seconds to auto release.
Contact bearing 044.19.
Engaging barometrical. Yep, and I have a better view now. I'm going to switch to CCD so I can see it better. Narrow view. And I see you. I see you, bunker. So, let's get this done. So we can go home. My trim is fucked. It's kumikilya sa kaliwa. 16 miles to target. The good news is that we're going to be lighter on the way home. Okay, good line. There's clouds fucking up my day, as usual. 14 miles to target. Let me just go below cloud cover, and hopefully I don't get hit by AAA batteries. I need visual kasi because I need to lace the target. It's a laser guided bomb. There we go. Just hold steady. Altitude hold. There we go. I have a view of the target now. 58 seconds to release. There's the bunker. I see it. Lacing target right now. 40 seconds. You have a bandit. Engage, please. I can't take care of it right now, dude.
Flight. Engage bandits.
Thank you. Thank you. 26 seconds to release. Lacing target. LTDR active. Holding the pickle. 16 seconds to target. Adjusting. 6 seconds to release. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pickle. Pickle away. Continuing to lace. He's under some trees, which is very clever. Time to impact, 5 seconds. Target destroyed. Hell yeah. No RTB. Great fleet action.
Contact bearing 357.4. Contact bearing 357.4.
Okay, so we're RTB. We have
Contact bearing 356.4.
fuel state is
Guns. Contact bearing 356.4.
fuel state low at 4.7.
Contact bearing 002.4.
Bulk and
Contact bearing 003.
set a heading of 120. Okay, adjust that a little bit on my left DDI and engage. Heading select. So let's fly to that waypoint right there. We've shacked our targets. All of our objectives have been completed for this flight. Let me jump into my bomber, which is 27. All right, here we are. So for this one, we have dumb bombs, 82Bs. Let me slow down a little bit here. Autopilot. This is another aircraft, guys. Look, it's a different aircraft. It's coming in from the west. I'm going to use my air-to-ground mode, obviously. I am going to set up my my bombs first. Mode, I want auto. E-fuse, I want to be instantaneous. I want the UFC. I want to drop a quantity of... First waypoint? What is my first waypoint anyway? Let me check it out first. My first waypoint is sequence. Right there. My second waypoint is aircraft parked on the runway. So I want to drop 3 bombs, for that. So I'm going to set the quantity of 3. 3. Multiple of 1. Interval, I want to set at around, give or take, 50, 45 feet apart. Because I remember the placement of those aircraft perfectly. Let's go to position number 1 first. Okay, let's go. And we should be ready to drop these bombs. Okay. Waypoint 2 will be our designated target. And that's right there. Alright, guys. I'm going to climb a little bit here. So let's discuss the loadout of this plane. We have 6x MK82 bombs. These are dumb bombs, which are gonna be not as accurate as laser guided bombs as you saw earlier, but at the same time I carry 6 of them, which is good. I also have 2x Mavericks, to take care of any aircraft. Any vehicles there that I might find, any target opportunities. An airbase is a target-rich environment, and I am excited to blow shit up. And then after that is the hard part, which is to land on an aircraft carrier. I've done it a couple of times, and I don't think I've messed up yet on my stream, but it's always a first time for everything, brothers. So let's set some music here. We're gonna run in a bit. Target 1 is right here. Target 2 is right here. Let me switch to 20-mile views.
OZ1, tally armor at falls 033
I got you, man. Let's heat up our FLIR. Oh, do I have FLIR? I don't have FLIR. Jesus, totally forgot about that. Flip our mirrors open in case there are bandits. So remember, in the airfield that we decimated earlier with the earlier flight, we still have aircraft parked on the apron. So our mission is to destroy those targets before they can take off and cause any trouble to the fleet. MK82 ready. Just waiting for a good line here. (7,000 feet) or Angel 7 is a good altitude to be in for these kinds of things. Where is my flight? Do I have a flight with me? No, I don't. I'm a single aircraft. So we're far from done. We've cleared the area, guys. You can see the destroyers are gone. Enemy aircraft are all done and accounted for. There's still aircraft on the airfield that we are gonna take care of them, and we're gonna let the Marines sweep up what's left. They're gonna be part of the landing force. Right. So waypoint number 2 will be our designated target, and that is the target right there. 99 seconds to release. I'm gonna slow down to around 250 knots at this altitude. Autopilot on for barometric hold. Okay, stable. And we just need to keep this reticle centered. Slow down a little bit. Remember, there's still AAA 40 mics on the ground. I heard my wingman mentioned that he was being shot at by flak or anti-air fire. 10 miles to target, 99 seconds to release. We are not done with you. So this is what happens when superpowers decide to act on the Chinese incursions on sovereign territory. It's going to be a swift battle. But then again, next simulation, what we're going to be doing is that we are going to be trying to duke it out with with an aircraft carrier from the Chinese Navy. That should be fun too. 8 miles to target. We're hovering right now. 188 miles. A little bit too slow. Or sorry, 188 knots. I'm gonna be at 250. Seven miles to target. 95 seconds to release. And we are gonna ripple this. That's what they call it. We're gonna ripple the MK82s, which are on these pylons. I have 6 of them. I'm going to be releasing 3, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, on my left DDI, you can see that I said 3, quantity of 3. Let's check that out to make sure. Quantity of 3, multiples of 1, intervals of 45 feet. All right. 36 seconds to target. 30 seconds to target. 10 miles an hour. Let's slow down a little bit here. 25 seconds to release. 22 seconds. 20. Holding the pickle button now. 19 seconds. We are smack in the middle of it. You see aircraft being recovered by the carrier, so we are going to be home free soon. 5 seconds. 4. There is the reticle. 3, 2, 1, and pickle. So we will see that we released 3 bombs there. We need to look at whether or not they're going to hit their targets. Those are the aircraft on the apron. These are widely inaccurate depending on the wind narin. It looks like they're going to hit. There's some infantry that might be collateral damage. Shack. Damn. They're done. So let's see what's left. There is some infantry that got away, but I'm more interested in some other aircraft right here. So let's see what else. But let's see what kind of damage we did here. Now damage assessment. We shacked 2 aircraft. 1 aircraft remains. There's some infantry standing around. Those are the hangars that we destroyed earlier. This guy's damaged. He's not going anywhere. He's messed up. Okay, so I want to go for the other dudes. Okay, so on my DDI, I want to check out what my other targets are. Oh, we have infantry fighting vehicles, so that's good. Those are juicy targets. I like that. And waypoint number 0. Nope. Okay, let's check. Let's destroy the IFVs. Should be fun. Okay, waypoint designate. I think my Mavericks need to warm up. Oh no, they're already warm up. Perfect. So let's see. Okay, 6 miles to target. I will brake at around 10 miles because this is a fast aircraft, not like the Warthog. If I was using the Warthog, I could circle back around now. And you just wreak havoc on those dudes. Mavericks. 8.8 miles. Okay, brake. I still see some radar signatures, but it feels like those are my AWACS. Probably. Hopefully. There we go. Heading back to that location right there. Using my Maverick page as my sensor of interest. AP. Barometric hold. And let's see what we can find here. Oh, those are those? Oh, I have a 15-second timer. I could probably shoot some aircraft with a Maverick. I haven't tried that in the past. 7 miles. Let's see. Do I have a target? In range, it says. Those are the IFEs that I'm looking for, though. Uncaged. In range. Let's see if I can lock these guys up. Oh, shit. Whoa. Okay. And rifle. And we're going to rifle off another one right here. Rifle. I'm in Winchester on that munition, so I'm gonna head back and check out what we did there. Maverick 1 on its way. There's some infantry fighting vehicles right there, which should make the life of our landing party difficult if I don't take care of them. Shack 1 and another one should be Shack as well. So perfect. I think I'm Winchester on everything. I still have 3 bombs. So maybe I should just use that on the IFVs and just call it a day. That'd be good too. Alright, let's do that. I think I have another Maverick. Do I? No, I don't. 82 Bs. Ready. Mode is quantity 3, multiples of 1, 45 feet. Let's do a quantity of 1 lang muna. Multiples of 1. Alright, let's go. Let's try another one. I still have 9,000 pounds of fuel, which is okay. I can loiter around for a little bit. I can bully these guys. They don't have any air defenses left. For my miles to target. That was a fun mission, guys, I have to say. That was a fun mission. So my guys, took care of running interference. I snuck through the radar defenses. I was able to complete my mission and destroyed all high-value targets, and now I'm just finishing off the job with this bomb run. 5.5 miles to target. Okay, let's brake. Should be good. IFBs, throttling up. There you go, 82 seconds to release. Plenty of time for me to do configuration here. I'm never cold. Line it up, brother. There we go. Steady. 40 seconds to release. Pickle down. 37 seconds to release. Slowing down a little bit. 24 seconds to release. Ten seconds to release. Slowing down a little bit. 6 seconds to release. Reticle coming up. Adjusting. And pickle. Bombs away. Oh, that's off the mark by a little bit. So I actually hit the same target, which is not good. I'm going to try and unload the rest of my munitions right now. And then we're going to be returning to base, guys. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing is... UFC step, CCIP na tayo. Second dive bomb. And then quantity multiples. Let's see, quantity is... I want a quantity of 2. Do I have 2? I have exactly 2. Okay, quantity of 2. Interval of around 50 feet. No, actually, 10 feet would be good. 15 feet. Alright. Okay, let's go. Let's try it again. I know, I know. 3 miles to target. Let me climb to around 7,000 feet, maybe. So I'm gonna destroy those aircraft that are parked at the end of the runway. Their runway is pretty much unusable at this point because we just destroyed the hell out of it. And I think the previous missions also did that. 7,000 feet, or Angel 7, 5 miles to target, and I'm breaking. You like high G turns. You got high G turns. To everyone watching on YouTube and on Twitch, thank you so much for joining me on this mission. It was very fun. It's very smooth so far. All that's left to do is land. That's gonna be tough. Okay. So I see a bunch of targets right there. They are aircraft. Park at the end of that runway. What I'll be doing is I'll be diving. Okay, let's see if I can execute this properly. I haven't done this correctly on an F-18. I have done it on a Warthog. It should be the same, isn't it?
Altitude. Altitude.
Fuck your altitude, man. There we go. CCIP reticle coming up. Fat, juicy target for us right there. There we go. And I am gonna drop all of them. Mom's away. Escape velocity. What the fuck? Are those duds? That was pretty close. That should have, you know, that should have done splash damage. Well, anyway, fuck. Oh, I have sidewinders. Maybe that would work. Air to air mode. That's fucked up. HSI, 3 IFVs. I'm still good on fuel. I'm gonna try sidewinders for now. Okay, brake. That was a good bomb run. Those duds, though. What the fuck, man? Alright. Let's do it. I have tone.
Altitude. Altitude.
5 mics, 5 miles away. I want to do, I want to shoot. At around 2 miles. Fox 2. And Fox 2. J11 damage. This one's the other one. Destroyed. Good job. Alright, guys. They're done. That base is done. I like that aileron roll. Rubbing insult to the injury. Alright, guys. We are RTB. Set up for return. Autopilot. Aromatic hold. Let's fence in. Master arm off. Dispensers off. And we are going to do our TACAN. The TACAN for the TDR, or the Teddy Roosevelt, is 71. Here. 71. And insert that here. 45 miles away. ILS, channel 11. On. Enter. ILS. Alright. Let's head back home. Great mission. Enjoyed every second of that. It's pretty good. Landing lights. We have Winchester and everything, I believe. We have MRAMs. I could probably return, but there's no point. This base is pretty much useless now. They have aircraft that can take off from the runway. They have some infantry, some IFVs, but the Marines are going to sweep up. And you know, the rest of the flight can probably follow up with another sortie, but that sortie is not going to be done by me, guys. I am going back to base. I deserve this thing. 580C, Teddy Roosevelt inbound.
Marshall 027, March Mops 2902, 440, Angels 3.5, State 7.5.
Go to 2,000 feet.
227, weather's weather is visibility 10 plus mile. Scattered clouds at 8,000, altimeter is 2993. Case 1 recovery expected DRC 2901. Report see me at 10.
291.
027.
So our C cell is 291. Okay, so there's the vector to the carrier. 2,000 feet. 35 miles. I'm gonna be landing soon. Or not. And I'm gonna be looking at the battle damage report as well, or the battle report later. That's always fun to look at. How many valuable targets were eliminated. How many casualties we suffered. I'm pretty sure the enemy was able to shoot down a couple of Hornets as well, because, like I said, the T-52s, which were the destroyers, or the surface vessels that we destroyed earlier, have formidable air defense. It took our fleet to get in range of their weapons to destroy it. I think one of them was standing, after the entire thing was said and done. So I'm wondering what kind of fight we're gonna see if we put in the Liaoning there. The Liaoning is one of the Chinese aircraft carriers. Okay, vectoring. MX. Should be a good course. I love the Hornet. Great aircraft. Anyway, this is going to be a case 1 recovery. 2993, was it? Adjust this. Okay. 27 miles to the TKR. The Teddy Roosevelt. Great mission. Would like to see the replay of that. Those JSOWs are lethal, man. Especially if the enemy's already saturated, they can't do anything about it. There's just too many things going on their sensors, probably kanina. That's the reason why they weren't really able to focus on it. Those are pretty easy to shoot down. They're about the same speed as an airplane. They're not like high-speed munitions like a harm, for instance. Dive down a little bit here. 22 miles to the carrier group. If I am not mistaken, everyone's already home. Let's check it out. Let's check the theater. Now there's a couple of F-18s here. I think these guys are doing SEAD. We should be on their way home. Mauna na ako. It sucks to wait on a Marshall stand. I can see the fleet there. Get our flight control surfaces on this DDI. Okay, here we go. 70 miles. I think the base recovery course that was given to me is wrong. It says the carrier is heading this direction, but I think it's heading the other way, or heading to my 3 o'clock. If I'm looking at this correctly. 15 miles. I can speed up a little bit here. For Winchester and everything, including our Sidewinders. I rarely ever use Sidewinders. If I'm using Sidewinders, it probably means that it's a very desperate fight. I never get close. Or that close, at least. (2,200 feet, 300 knots). 12 miles to the TKR. This is gonna be tough. My BRC is incorrect, or the BRC that was given by the tower is incorrect. 11 miles. Report CDM at 10. Switch off the music now.
027. See you at 10.
Update state, switched out.
027. State 6.8.
6.8. Alright, good in fuel. AP. Barometric hold off. Let's throttle down now. Let's dive down. I'm the only one in the stack, so I could go 800 feet now. The course line is wrong. I mean, it's okay, I guess. Yeah, that's fine.
Tower 027. Overhead
Main
Angels
state is still
2.
6.8.
State 6.8.
Alright, let's go.
027. Tower, roger. BRC 291. Signal is Charlie.
I want to say a Charlie leader.
027.
My least favorite part of any mission. X-plane, DCS, doesn't matter. I hate landing. 1,000 feet. I'm at 800 on the turn. So I could enter the pattern. Here we go, 800 feet. I can level off now. Let's just check the deck if there's any aircraft before we land. Because obviously that's not going to be good. There's the Roosevelt. Is the box clear? Yep, it's clear. There she is. Okay. And we're braking after a mile. Okay, the carrier should be 2 hours left at this point. If I did it correctly, yes, it is. That's pretty good. I like that. I'm a little bit too far abeam for my own liking. And that surface vessel is too close to the rear of the aircraft as well, which is cray. I can brake now. I want to do 3.2 Gs on this turn. Okay, shed some speed, good. 300 knots. I'm going to do another high G turn in a bit. Aircraft should be right to my left, aircraft carrier. That other surface vessel is dangerously close to the Roosevelt. Okay, 900 feet, and I am going to brake. I need a 3G turn. Fly dirty. Landing gear down. Hook down. Flaps down. There is the carrier to my left. Which is good. And we just need to trim and enter the final turn. I'll switch to 5 miles. It's all about throttle at this point. I want to give myself around 3 miles here because I'm a noob at this. Okay, we're on ball. Oh, sorry, we are. I see the amber light, which is good. Focus down, flaps are down. Good. Speed up a little bit. .8 miles. Can make the turn shortly. Okay, let's go. Okay. 3.8 miles. 490 feet. I want to be at 600, so I could power up a little bit probably here. There's the carrier. I am too far from it. Too far to the right. Oh no, I'm good. I'm good in this line. So just power down at this point because we're a little bit high. There is the deck. I see it. Let's just wait for that ILS needle. Let's fly the needles, is what they call it. Okay, good. Slowing down, okay. Should be on target now. Too low, too low. There we go, here we are. There is the deck, carrier deck. Lower it down a bit, we're right on point. Let's point it down a little bit, slow it down. Slow it down a little bit more. Okay, good landing. Military power. I caught wire number 3, which is the perfect wire to catch. Fall down. Wire detached. Hook up. Landing lights off. Fold my wings. Why can I fold my wings? There we go. And it'll taxi. Nose wheel steering high. There's my one of my teammates earlier in this mission, which is a very successful mission. Great landing. I'm getting the hang of this, man. It's pretty good. Alright, guys. Stay there. Alright, so power down my throttles. I will, at this point, engage my parking brakes. I will turn on my APU. Wait for that to be ready. Because I think I might need to jump into this again. I mean, that's just good practice. I'll turn it off in a bit. Whew, love that. Love that mission. Love every bit of that mission. APU's on. Turning off engine 2. Turning off engine 1. Okay, aircraft is off. Battery switches off. APU's off now and open my canopy. And we are back safely on the deck of the Theodore Roosevelt. Very happy about how this mission went. We eliminated a bunch of targets, and we'll do a battle damage assessment in a bit. The rest of the fleet are safe. You see the destroyers to my right, you know, untouched. You see two other destroyers there and a Ticonderoga class cruiser behind us. Oh no, the Ticonderoga is right over there. I have a couple of destroyers here. Alright guys, so let's have the ground group with wheel chocks. Place.
Chief, place the wheel chocks. Copy.
And let's take a look.
Chocks are now in place.
Let's take a look at our kills. So let's event, filter it down to kills. As far as kills would go, we the Chinese island or one of the SAM batteries in the island, which is a Rumble, which is a very advanced surface-to-air missile launcher, killed an F-18, and they killed another. They killed a total of 4 F-18s. So we launched a total of 40 Hornets from the Theodore Roosevelt, which is practically the entire complement of the ship, because the rest are auxiliary ships. Like there are growlers, there are helicopters and that kind of thing. But look at the kill list of the on our side. So we killed a bunch of aircraft. We killed a ton of infantry. We sank 4 destroyers. We destroyed 2 hangars, 1 hardened bunker. We destroyed a command outpost, and a ton of other infantry, and another, F-18 has been shot down. So we lost a total of 5 in this mission, and the rest of the casualties are on the Chinese side, or the Red Forces. So that's a very good mission. Went very smoothly and as planned. And that's all I could ever ask for. So yeah, guys, that's it for me tonight. I'm gonna try to do a replay, but with how finicky the replay mechanism of of DCS is, I don't know how well I could execute that. But let's see. But let's just take a look at the fleet. So that's your fleet right there. America prevails again. Great landing too. Anyway, so let's do a replay. Actually, I'm gonna save that track because I like it. I'm gonna call this track Island Assault. And let's watch the track. So here we are.
Springfield 1, engaging bandit at bullseye 0.
Actually, I can look at everything now. So this is the initial map.
7,000.
Earlier, you can see that we launched a total of 40 Hornets, which is the entire complement of a carrier battle group. We have a seed mission right here,
In from the south,
and it looks like they fired.
042 for
They already fired their entire their entire store of AGM-84 Deltas, which are the Harpoons. We also see a bunch of aircraft right here. These are our Barcap flight, which are going to intercept the incoming J-11As from the Chinese Air Force. They're on vector to intercept. They're carrying anti-ship munitions as well, so that could have been bad news for our fleet if they were to to succeed.
1, in from the east,
So
engaging ship
let's see
at
what
bullseye
else.
043 for 50.
These were the destroyers that we were targeting earlier. They're Type 52, very capable surface warfare vessels. And if they were to get close to the U.S. fleet, we could have been damaged very severely. They have, if you can see, they're armed. They're to the teeth.
In from the east, engaging
They have multiple
Bulls,
missile launchers.
450.
And the strength of the U.S. fleet lies in the fact that it has range because of their aircraft. Right? So these were the 4 ships that we sunk, which is a major victory. We traded off for, I would say, like 4 Hornets, I believe. But let's see what else here. So this seed flight also fired off their harpoons, and they're circling back to do another pass. They're Winchester though, so I think they're gonna provide cap na lang at this point. This is me taxiing into position, kanina. And what else do we need to look at here? Yeah, so this is me. If you look at the rest of the fleet doing defensive maneuvers, which is very rare. You rarely see, the ships maneuver this way. This guy's gonna hit me if he's not careful. But I know he knows better than that. So anyway, what else do we need to look at here? So a bunch of harpoons have been launched here. Again, the goal here is saturation. These destroyers have formidable air defenses, and again, this is the targets that we were after earlier. So for this particular mission, my goal was to have the rest of the carrier battle group, including the carrier air wing, to saturate the targets, so I could destroy these targets right there. Hangar number 1 to the left, hangar number 2 to the right, and in the middle the command post, which is a hardened bunker. If you remember, I used JSOWs to destroy this bunker, I used JSOWs to destroy this bunker, and I used a Paveway to destroy this hardened structure right here. So those are the high value targets we were trying to eliminate. We did a bombing run as well on this aircraft that's parked on the runway. But I just want to show you guys how modern, I would say, you know, how modern naval warfare works. So this is very good, a very good simulation of that. So this bar cap launched AMRAAMs and to the incoming bandits over here. More missile launches here. Let's see what that looks like in a bit. But yeah, let's check this out. AMRAAMs headed directly to that J11 right there. Locked onto that target. He's engaging defensive. But that may be a little too late for him. It's an interesting maneuver. But he turned his back. He's diving to avoid the missile, which is actually the right thing to do. Also very dangerous for obvious reasons. He's chaffing, which is good. But the AMRAAM is still on him. Oh no, the AMRAAM's gonna crash. Good move. Good move by the J11. Let's check a look at this, guys. This J11 has been shot. But more interesting for me is that we have a couple of ejections already, so that's pretty cool to see. The team shot them already. So I'll fast forward so you can see the effect of this, those harpoons as well. So look at this harpoons right there, coming onto the flotilla of destroyers right there. And we'll just wait. More harpoons coming. Only 3. Let's check this out. This looks like some action. This guy's engaging defensive. There's our F-18s. This guy's chaffing, which is great. Great maneuvering by the J11 right there. Splash some bandits right there. An AIM 120C is on the tail of that other one. So let's see if we are able to see you know, some action right here. Anyway, the AGM 84Ds or Deltas are coming. That's really what I want to see. So let's forward again. This is what it looks like on the receiving end of harpoon attack, and it's scary, man. Super scary.
OZ-1 in from the southeast, engaging ship at Bulls.
So this is these are the ships. They're engaging their point defense weapons. You can see the harpoons coming from that direction over there. But saturation is the name of the game. We fired off too many harpoons and they've locked on. Shot down a harpoon there, but there's more coming towards him. We fired off an anti-missile interceptor. Harpoons coming. And this guy's gonna get hit hard, man. He's done. And what else did we do here? I think on this side there are a bunch of harpoons coming as well. Let's see. So those are the harpoons incoming. You see them in the distance. This guy's sinking. There's another harpoon coming to just add salt to the wound. Destroyed. This is great action, man. Bunch of harpoons coming from that direction. Okay, this is where the action's coming. This destroyer right here. There's a bunch of harpoons coming. He's engaging his point defense weapons. Boom! 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 3 hits. No one will survive that. I wonder how many hits a carrier can take. That's gonna be an interesting thing to see as well. So this one's in flames. This one's gonna be targeted next, I believe. It's firing off some missiles, anti-air. My defense weapons on the A4D. That looks like it's getting through that line of lead. Oh, that guy's sinking. Look at that. It's pretty cool. 84D again on this dude. We're not done with this dude. Stop it. Stop it already. Boom. Good hit. Screenshot that shit. Boom. Massive hits. And the only one left standing is this dude. So let's see what happens here. I think there's a bunch of harpoons coming to his direction though. And he's done. He's pretty much done. Oh no, they're coming for the other one. Oh man, they're not done with that dude. Oh man. Shit. Yeah, dude. Fuck. I don't want to be at the receiving end of that. So there's more harpoons fired by this anti-ship flight over here. This guy desperately is trying to fend off those missile attacks. He just fired a 9M317, which is an interceptor missile. Let's see. Let's forward this, man. I like seeing this shit. It's pretty cool. Okay, let's look at this. That's no chance. Here's one. Right on the bow. 2 harpoons in succession. He's disabled. He's like low. But if I remember correctly, what happened was, the fleet got close enough, and I believe that the Ticonderoga, which is a very capable surface vessel, launched, harpoons as well from one of this vertical launch systems, VLSs. Okay. So there's a limited number of missiles a ship can carry, but they have like a series of VLSs here, and they also have a VLS, I guess like a portion at the back of the ship. In fact, the Ticonderoga is probably one of my favorite ships. Well, apart from I would say like Nimitz class carriers, which is this one right here, which is the Teddy Roosevelt. And so what else happened? You see a bunch of splashed pilots right here. So there are Chinese pilots in the drink right now. They got what do you call it, splashed by the cap flights. But oh man, we're not done. So this F-18 fired off 4 harpoons, and we're gonna see if it hits. Man, I like this. I can just do this all day. I don't have to play this game. I can just simulate it and I have so much fun with it. Okay, you're done, dude. You're done. Harpoons incoming. 3. I think it's out of point defense weapons. For ammunition for his point defense. So harpoon number 1 on the bow. Boom. Harpoon number 2. Boom. On the bridge. Shit. Done. 3rd harpoon done. Alright. That's pretty messed up, man. Alright, so now I believe what happened was I think that's it. I don't want to replay the entire mission. But as you can see, we literally obliterated the Chinese fleet. what's gonna happen is that I am gonna come into range, and I'm gonna destroy key targets in this area right here, which you know, like I told you guys earlier, this section right here. We eliminated these bunkers. We eliminated that command center. We eliminated you know, those IFVs right here with Mavericks from our F-18. If you remember, there's some there's some vehicles here that we destroyed, and these guys who are parked, they're trying to take off. We took care of those people too. So yeah, dude, that was a pretty good run, man. Yeah, so that's it for me for tonight. We have all the flight streamers, flight streamers, and all of you know, the flight sim community. Thank you so much for consuming flight sim content, and I'll see you again on the next stream. Thank you so much. And let me just before I go, oh, this guy's sinking. It's pretty awesome. Before I go, let's just play my favorite sound clip. Anyways, guys.